Hello, everyone. No one knows exactly how long the restrictions from the coronavirus are going to last, and nor exactly what kind of impact they're going to continue to have on different communities throughout the world. And in my corner of the world, here in Eastern Europe, some Roma communities are really suffering as a result of the restrictions put in place because of the virus. Those that depend on working every day to put food on the table, and those that have lack of ability to have sanitary conditions. And also, there has been, in some locations, a rise of anti Roma feeling that's come across in social media. And so I've decided to bring some news from the grassroots of different good and difficult things happening. A, to bring awareness, and B, so people can be praying for the situations, and C, to provide concrete ways that somebody can help the situation. So I will be highlighting different countries and regions for the next bit and to bring you some news from the grassroots. So I am here with my friend Atse Apostolovsky, and he is currently in Skopje, Macedonia, where he and his family have been working in Roma communities for how many years, Atse?
Over 15 years now.
Okay. And what kind of things does your family do?
Well, we run a Roman church. We also run an NGO which tries to improve life for Roma, mainly in the area of education.
Okay. And this coronavirus obviously is hitting Roma communities all over Eastern Europe in a very serious and concerning way. So tell me a story of somebody from your community and their struggles at this moment.
Well, the area we focus on is really a very small community of about 50 families. And the experience of a 9-year-old girl there is fairly typical. Due to the measures that the government has introduced, she cannot go to school. And because the family is poor, she cannot follow the online education programs very well. Her mother used to work as a cleaning lady in a local restaurant. Her father worked in the fast food industry because that also tends to gather a lot of people. The government has said that too needs to close. So both of her parents are now out of work. She is effectively out of the educational system, and she and her two siblings are really in a situation when they don't know what the future holds for them. If this persists for much longer, uh, I think that having no access to funds and no access to work in order to generate money, we may be looking at times when the food will start running short. This is very much the case with almost everybody in the community. Our main focus is to try and make sure at least some food gets to these people. And just recently, we distributed some. According to our calculations, 75 euros a month would feed a large family for a month.
Well, Atse, can you tell me what is happening in the rest of North Macedonia in regards to, I know your family is in contact with a lot of other Roma leaders and Roma churches. So is what's happening in your community similar or is it different?
In many ways, it's very similar. The whole country is in partial lockdown, and this has really affected everyday lives for Roma, especially when it comes to doing work. One city which has a prominent Roma community called Prilep, the outbreak is so severe that now people are talking about a complete lockdown and blocking access to the city altogether. And in that particular church, people find themselves out of jobs. They have received some help in the form of food. Also, we are hearing a broad report from Roma communities that Roma Christians are often singled out and left out of any other distributions of food on religious grounds. That is something that worries us.
So if people wanted to help different Roma communities in North Macedonia, what would be a way to go about this?
One direct way in which this can be done is to get in touch with the Roma Network's coordinator for North Macedonia. That is Sokrat Apostolovsky, and you can see his contact details on the screen right now. He's in touch with a lot of the Roma leaders, and he can serve as some sort of a hub.
Well, thank you so much, Atza. Thank you for you and your family serving the Roma down there in Macedonia.
Well, thanks for taking the time to interview me.
All right. Bye-bye.